2-Credit Arcade Multiplayer Game. Dusty, Daniel, let's play.
Hey!
Hey, it's Daniel.
Hey, it's Dusty.
And we are playing the Division Beta
Yes.
for the highly anticipated Ubisoft game that's coming out in March.
Is it March?
I think so.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Yeah, March 8. Yeah. March 8. So we played this very briefly the other night.
Mostly to just kind of get a flavor of it, so we're not entirely blind coming in.
Yeah, we're not going to be like fumbling around for like 10 minutes being like, oh, what are you doing?
I always roll with subtitles.
Me too. Alright, so after all of those cutscenes and loadings and re-signing of the terms of use, let's play this. Let's actually play the game.
Okay, well, fine. We're gonna be him.
Okay. Hello, Agent.
I meant to be that other guy, but I hit the wrong button, so now we're him.
It's okay. I mean, we don't see our faces anyways, so what does it matter what we look like? It's a beta.
So, does any of this carry forward into the...
I don't think so. They never really do.
Hmm.
The only time I've ever seen it like do that was the beta for Gears of War Judgment, but they released the beta for that game the day the game came out.
That's an odd choice. That's usually not what... then it's not even a beta.
Exactly. It's a multiplayer preview at that point. And it was only really for like people who didn't have the game. And if you pre-ordered the game, you got it the day before it came out. So you could play the multiplayer like a day early. But they were calling it a beta, and like all of your stuff transferred over. But
I guess it's kind of nice.
yeah, but that multiplayer sucked. It was like take the Gears of War formula and try and make a Call of Duty multiplayer out of it. It was really bad. But this isn't Gears of War Judgment, this is The Division.
And from the little bit I played yesterday, it's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting in that it's kind of an MMO sort of. It's got the MMO style. I guess it's not such a novel idea anymore since Destiny came out with a very similar, like, shooting MMO.
Yeah, people seem to be comparing this to Destiny quite a bit. And I can't really see why you would, really, except for like maybe the fact that both kind of like broadcast themselves as like a RPG, like loot-based shooter, except Destiny like tries to pass itself as a pseudo MMO or like a MMO light, and it's also made by people who don't know how to communicate with anybody.
Shots fired.
Dude, look at like any fan
I was going to actually start shooting, but I don't have my guns yet, so we're gonna
look at like any Bungie fan or any Destiny fan right now. They're like, what are you guys doing? What's happening? Why is there? It's like a whole thing.
Here's this whole thing.
Yeah, but this is The Division.
Yeah, let's try to. One thing that's impressed me is, the graphics. It actually looks really nice.
Yeah, they're not like MGS5 or like Until Dawn level, like with like the character models. But I mean,
but the environments are really, really nice.
It still looks good. I mean, that doesn't make it like a bad-looking game per se.
You know what the graphics remind me of, and the whole interface. It sort of reminds me of. I hope I'm going the right way. It reminds me of Batman Arkham Knight in a lot of ways.
I feel like that's fair, probably.
Okay, can I not vault things? Okay, I'll just wander around. Okay, here's the the waypoint.
Yeah,
system.
I really enjoy the waypoint in this game. It's nice.
Oh, hey, there's a dude. Cool.
Yeah, I saw a few other players, briefly.
This is not the PvP area, so he's not going to...
What's it called? The Dark Zone?
The Dark Zone, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like that waypoint. It's like, it's very...
It's very informative, but it doesn't,
It doesn't, like,
intrude.
Yeah.
Let's sprint. We can hurry up a little bit.
Yeah. You can equip a skill, by the way.
Oh. Hey, I have guns now. Skill equip.
That's the map button. You want to hit the options button. You PlayStation scrub, you.
Bring in the console wars. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with Pulse.
Yeah, Pulse is what we used very briefly, and it was very convenient. Going into like the subway system, if anybody like did that. Not the subway system. The was it a subway?
It was the power station.
Yeah, the power station. Okay. Yeah, it was very useful then.
I've just become addicted to games that let you mark enemies and know where they're at.
Yeah.
It's tough to go back because I went back and I played Wolfenstein recently. The new Wolfenstein for PlayStation 4 and all that.
I'm sure everybody thought you were about to go into about how you played Wolfenstein 3D.
Well, you never know.
I have it, by the way, if you ever want to play it. It's really fun.
We might consider it sometime. But anyway, so I'm kind of used to a different sort of, or you get used to the markers real quick. You get spoiled, and now when you go back to the other one, you get really paranoid. I missed something, didn't I?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to your map.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah, they kind of pop up on your mini map a bit. So.
Yeah, I'll have to get better at looking at that. So.
I'm gonna play this a little more when I get home, probably.
Civilian.
Oh, they want a med kit.
Here you go. I'm a good guy.
Oh, they gave us something. What is that? A modern
casual jacket.
Awesome. Oh yeah. So something we discovered about this game is I absolutely love it. Go to inventory. Your appearance, your character's appearance, is not dependent on your does not affect your stats at all. So you can like this appearance tab on your inventory. You can get like clothing items like hats and like shirts and pants and boots and gloves, or no, maybe I don't think gloves, but you can like customize your character's appearance and it won't affect your stats. And I feel like more games need to do this because you get like unique looking people. You have the freedom to customize your look so you can be like a unique individual as opposed to being one out of a million people that are wearing chaos armor level 99. You know.
Oh, nice. So anyway, okay, there's.
Oh, we got what are they called?
What's melee again?
Right stick, right stick.
Okay, well.
So yeah, props to Ubisoft for making that a thing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of games that I play, you go back and you see all this cool stuff. Or usually the best looking stuff is not, or the best looking stuff is not the best. Oh, sure, let's research some viruses.
By the way, Ubisoft, if you want to sponsor this video, because this game looks super cool, and I would consider buying it if I wasn't so poor. Feel free to sponsor us.
Hit us up.
I would buy this game off of the little bit I've played of it.
It is. I've enjoyed it a lot so far. Okay, there's things going on.
Yeah. Whoa. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the speaker on the.
I always forget that there's a microphone on there or a speaker on the controllers for the PlayStation 4, so you can like,
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's nice to see that the developers really make use of that.
I have mixed feelings about it. Honestly, I prefer not to have it, but I usually play with headphones on, which because of the little stereo jack on it. Okay. Where do I not have that? Is there a cooldown on your ability?
Did you already use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where it is on your thing. I think it's just below your third health block, right above your medkits. I think that's the skill. So I think it's like almost done recharging. Can you
aim down sights in this?
I actually don't know. I've never experimented with that. I'm gonna say probably not, since most third-person shooters don't have an ADS. Well, this is like the closest you get of an ADS option. I mean, off the top of my head, the only game I know of that does that is Metal Gear Solid. Once again, off the top of my head.
Okay, so one thing that I've noticed is you're kind of a silent stuff. Gotta get that stuff. Black. Okay, didn't read it.
Or that is Black Musket.
I saw Black Market, but I didn't. Did I grab it? Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You were saying?
Oh yeah. I notice you're kind of a silent protagonist. I'm not really sure how I feel about that yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
typically, I prefer things where you're, you know.
Yeah, I would rather be playing as a character, not playing as a blank slate. It's not like a bad thing per se, just a preference. Like I would rather my character have his own personality, or I guess his or her, and like so I could if anything relate to them, as opposed to just give me the silent character and it's like, oh, this is you, you're like this is like a what is it? What's the term I'm looking for? This is an embodiment of you, and you're like whatever. So you attach yourself to the character. Whatever. I just give him lines of dialogue, have him talk, have him feel like an actual human being interacting with people. The whole like silent protagonist thing I feel like is a little outdated and needs to go away. It never really worked in the first place, but I mean it's a nitpick. That's all it is. It's just a nitpick.
Okay. So this is also since it's a how do we reload again? It's triangle or square.
I was about to say X, then I remember you're playing a PlayStation.
There's a named enemy up ahead, and assuming that you haven't played this, the named enemies are tougher and they drop better loot. That's basically all you need to know about that.
Yeah, I saw something about somebody complaining on this game about how they didn't like how if you
hold on. Not to you. I'm talking to me.
They didn't like how because of the way that this game is more of like a I guess RPG setup. Headshots aren't insta kills on enemies, even with like no armor on their heads. And it's like, oh, it makes no sense that you have an armored enemy and you just like blow off all their armor and then like take like 5 headshots to kill. And it's like, and somebody was just like, well, yeah, you blow off their armor and then they take like 5 headshots because they're weakened in the state. Like it makes sense, And I have to agree with that guy. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, the way that this game is set up, it feels like it kind of you can't really run around and like run and gun headshot everybody insta kill, at least until you get better gear. Keep in mind this is a beta. We're starting out at level 4.
Oh gosh, no. Okay, that was just.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, this situation is rapidly deteriorating.
Yeah, I don't know what people think they're gonna get out of like how much they're going to pull of a full retail game out of a beta.
Okay, well this doesn't represent me. I'm actually, well, that actually is fairly representative. I'm pretty bad at games, as some of our longer-term viewers can attest at this point.
You want to hang out for a second, let your block recharge.
Oh yeah. You know what I would kill for right now?
What's that?
A sniper rifle.
Oh yeah. Snipers would be pretty cool. I imagine there's gonna be one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just like at this juncture.
Yeah, the only thing I found were shotguns. And a 1911.
Which oddly was actually not all that good.
Yeah.
Okay. Reload. There's some dude up there. Well, let's see if there's any more.
4 targets found. Wow.
This is actually fairly okay, that was dumb of me.
Oh, yep, I see them over there.
See,
that
I don't have any grenades yet.
That pulse has really got some range. Yeah, you need to move up somehow, though.
Yeah, but I'm kind of in a spot where if I were to go anywhere, I would be basically in no man's land. But let's chance it. That worked infinitely better than I thought it would. Okay,
well, until that happens.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Mr. Poole is coming for you.
Sprint it and let's fall back.
Oh.
Okay,
oh,
around the corner.
There you go.
Around the bend.
I will say the cover system in this game is pretty cool.
Probably the best I've had since like Uncharted.
Oh man! Oh wow! That health dropped.
He is.
Oh, and he dropped loot.
Oh, some juicy loot too. Okay, so some dudes in the distance. Okay. Now this has kind of come back into a manageable situation.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's only 2 guys left.
Okay.
Oh,
over the top.
We're getting so freaked out about smoke grenades.
Well, I don't know that it's a smoke grenade. Punch. Okay, well, he was a pretty burly dude.
We did it. Motorcycle gloves.
Suppressor?
Oh, hey.
Report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there.
Rucksack.
Frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Okay.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Transportation from where when we started? Oh, flashbang.
Alright, do you want to just call this an episode and pick it up here in a little bit?
I don't know. Probably a lot of this is gonna get cut out. You wanna go a little further?
Sure.
Let's go to the introduction of the base. Only
Is
thing,
that Garrus?
you know,
The guy who plays Isaac sounds a lot like Garrus from Mass Effect.
Agent,
I'll look
we need
into
our
it.
base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit.
I was
With
gonna
her,
say, you gonna be
we can
racing
get
me
our
here?
medical facilities online. Without her, the JTF commander Benitez is out in the field and he's gone offline.
Okay, that makes
Bring
sense.
him back. We need him to set up a functional security
Brandon
wing,
Keener.
and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale.
Yeah, it's him. Oh, never mind.
We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and
Let's
the intel
check
that
his
goes with
IMDb.
us. They had a guy working on that.
Kinda looks like
but it
Discount
sounds
Henry
like we're having
Cavill.
trouble patching us in.
Yeah.
Without him, it's lights out.
Damon Stoudemire.
Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here.
Oh, he was in Fallout
And
4.
the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in.
Cool. Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot to grab yet. Security wing. Medical wing. Basically, as she said, this whole place is nicely put, kaput.
The security
Let's.
and Captain Benitez. The
Uh,
JTF
Can we
loves
save Captain
it. We can
Benitez?
mobilize them,
I'm feeling a
and
little
help us get
kinship
the
here.
intel and firepower we need to get these
Um,
hostiles off the streets.
Which one is that?
The security guy.
Is that the?
Complete the Lincoln Tunnel checkpoint mission. Can we go?
Oh wait, hang on, turn around. Not available in beta.
Ah! Captain Benitez.
Captain Benitez.
The medical wing is a wreck right now.
This is the one we did yesterday, right? The medical wing?
We did medical and the one upstairs.
Alright, well, let's start with medical.
For civilians, but for us.
Go look at that again. Requirements: complete mission, Madison Field Hospital. Okay, yeah, I guess we can't do Benitez in the beta. That sucks.
Come and take a look before it's all gone.
I don't think we
Okay.
have. Oh, we have money. No items to redeem. Before
Okay.
it's all gone, huh? There's nothing there to begin with.
I guess I didn't get there before it was all gone. Okay, do you think I should go to the one upstairs and...
Go ahead and grab it, because it's. I think it's just putting it on your map.
Tech wing is obviously
So you might as
seen
well.
better days. But if you can get
I really like
here,
this,
he's apparently got a
this,
lot of tricks up his sleeve.
For lack of a better term, this kind of like meta game in here with your base.
More than you think he does.
Yeah,
From what we've kind of seen of it.
I love when you build bases.
It
in
reminds
games.
me of a little more of a hands-on Mother base, but like not near as complex.
Well, after this cutscene, I want to mention something about that.
Okay.
Hey, bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life, but it's worse than anything we could have imagined. You know how they won't let you get too close to anyone, so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated? Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city.
I love this city. I'm a New Yorker. I love this city.
Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.